Hello again, folks, and welcome to a replay of World of Tanks with Justplanemitch. I apologize for not getting a lot of these videos out. I was kind of trapped between school and work, so you know, life just happens, and I never really got to editing or uploading any videos. So, quick few updates. I will be getting back to the Mass Effect videos. I do have a couple that still in stock that need to be edited, and will be up momentarily. Now today what we have for you is actually a couple replays of World of Tanks with Nick. This is actually Nick's replays, not mine, since OBS actually crashed. So instead we'll be actually viewing Nick's. In these replays we'll mostly be playing the Vickers Medium 3, which is a British medium tank, is the precursor to the Matilda. In this, Nick actually has equipped the Mark II, the QF3 PDR gun. I'm not really sure on the name of this, but it can penetrate maximum about 121 millimeters of millimeters, and can do about a damage of 45 to 60 HP. This is actually a pretty slow tank. It can go about 20 miles per hour, I think. It's not too incredibly bad, but you can see why it's heading towards the heavy tanks. Alright, so our first video, we're actually going to see how much I suck at this game, and how much Nick has actually adapted to this game very well. As you can tell on the right, that is actually me. And our plan in this was to actually go into the city and try and ambush the light tanks that try and rush the center of the, or that hill in the center of the map. So Nick and I were kind of coordinating around here, and Nick thinks that the best idea is to actually take the right side of the town right after we enter it. And I figured, okay, I'll take the left, so we can get both coverage that way. Anyways, in World of Tanks, I understand the rule of never pointing the side of your tank at the enemy, always angling your armor, firing at the rear and firing at the sides of the tank. Try not to hit the front, but front's not too bad. Anyways, so it's me on the left that you're going to see heading that way, and you're going to see how quickly I die. Now you're going to see that Nick actually puts in a few good shots, however he's not going to get any kills this round. Now this tank is, I don't think this tank is too bad. I don't exactly prefer it, but I'm trying to make my way up to the Churchill, which is my goal here. Okay, so here's the enemy tank on the other side of that rock. If it comes forward, and you can actually pop off a good shot on the side of his tank. Now, in theory, that should work. However, when I ever put it to the test, I always fail to do it. Not good. He just got tracked. If you notice, I placed a good shot, and I just died. That large explosion that you heard, I just died. He almost killed that tank. Oh, there we go. He got a kill. And this tank outmaneuvers him, shoots him in the butt, just like he was supposed to, and knocks him out. Now, this round is actually filled with some pretty good players. One player actually gets in 3 kills. In this, I'm not really sure I'm going to show all of it, but it does actually turn out to be a fairly good match. Nothing really exceptional, however. Now, if we skip to the results page here. So seeing from this, actually, Nick did quite a good amount of damage for a low tier. It's about 190 damage to about 3 tanks, getting him about 88 experience and 9,800 gold. This was with a premium account, of course. So our next mission here, or our next battle here, it's going to be very hilarious. If you thought the last one was pretty bad in the way of the damage or tactics I was taking, well, you're wrong. If you pay attention to the map, you'll see me go off and do a really stupid thing. Now I thought, hey, everybody was going to be, you know, relatively smart here and take the hills to the far north. So why not take that little divot, that small road to the south, and try and capture that as fast as possible. Now keep an eye on me. I'm going to be in the lower area of the map down there at the bottom, heading towards the red flag there. And Nick is taking it smart. He's taking it cautiously. He's aiming. He's looking, pulling off shots where he needs to. This is actually going to be a pretty good mission for Nick. Now keep an eye on that See, I already took a major hit, down to 27 and gone. If you haven't ever seen such a stupid move before, let me know or send me a review. I'll put it up on YouTube. But that I cannot get at how bad of a mistake that was. And we're just going to sit here and actually continue to watch the rest of Nick's replay video here. Now, what was hilarious is that other light tank over there, up there, that just took a bit of a beating. It's down to 15% health. What ended up happening as I was traveling down, he actually dove into the water, and unfortunately you can't see that with Nick's replay. And if I had my replay, I would definitely show it to you. But thank you, OBS. What he ended up doing was he drove off that cliff into the water and somehow didn't drown. It beats me, but he was able to survive. Now, I don't think he survives very long. Or rather, he survives long, but I don't think he's going to see the end of the game. If you notice, Nick is actually doing a pretty good job with spotting damage. Hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. Just down probably about a fifth of his health. Popped a few good shots. He already has one kill. He's coming up on the side road. Hopefully he can pull off a few shots here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, artillery just got him. Now, we're going to look around this building here, maybe. Oh, nope, got hit again. Try and peer around this building to see anybody coming. Try and spot any enemy. Ah, we got a heavy over there. Just right over there. So we can take him out. We have some help here. He's down to 47 health. We have a tank destroyer in the cap circle. Looks like he's AFK. Get in here. I'm actually kind of surprised at the awareness that Nick has shown. Oh, it did another 112 spotting damage. And tank destroyer gone. The tank destroyer must have been AFK. Now, if you look over there, I think the resolution on this is not too good. I'm looking at this from a very weird view. Now, he does what's right. He bounced a shot and pulls right into that building. However, he's showing his side to that enemy tank over there, that enemy medium tank. Does a couple shots, but he lucked out that he had a friendly there. And there's a light tank. Now, that was not exactly a smart idea to keep his side pointing to that tank right there. He pays for it by the shot in the side and getting knocked out. Anyways, what we do end up doing here is that we do constantly flip between games, so we are backing to the garage. Here's one that I don't think I did too badly. Nick is actually in the T-26, it looks like, and I am in the T-7 combat car. This battle didn't turn out too bad. I think I did, well, I wasn't the worst. But going through here, I decided the same thing as our first replay video, where I decided to take the town and flank the enemy. Being in my little flask car, I thought, hey, let's flank them, let's do some really cool maneuvers, get around them, and take them out. As we watch Nick, he doesn't exactly agree with me. He decides, hey, let's back up the side of the hill here. So if you look in the map, I'm on the right, heading towards the village, and Nick is here defending this little area. Now, he does some damage in this replay. He does actually a pretty good job. But then eventually he decides, you know what, it's degrading a little bit here, but I think it can hold. Let's see if we can back them up and flank them. Now, I found a very good spot to get some spotting damage in. Right there behind that rock. I was going to have Nick meet me there. Good thing he didn't actually rendezvous with me in that spot. As you see me drive off, I actually did spot a, I think that's a tank destroyer. Realizing this, I'm like, okay, this guy's not pointing his gun at me. Let's go for the kill behind him. As you can tell, I have roughly a fourth of my health. I drive him down, and watch this. 1% of his health left, and I die. Nick could have gotten that kill too, But further degrading to us, another tank destroyer actually nabs that kill. Not exactly what we wanted, and I dealt some pretty good damage. I mean, it's not pro level, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean, for how much I suck, it's really not that bad. Now we have Nick here. He's a little bit too afraid to move forward because he has that tank destroyer on the other side, which is a one-hit kill for him. So what does he do? He just tries to wing himself around this building, tries to spot some people, maybe get some spine damage. Oh, and he gets hit. So what does that mean? Back in cover. The guy spotted him. Now what he could do is that he could pan around to the other side of the hill again, which would have been smart. Oh, dealt some damage and then quickly gets capped out. A good thing to do, I mean, I wouldn't have known this at the time, would have been to go around that other side of the island and, you know, knock him out. This is a light tank that we're looking at right now. He's actually doing pretty well. Got a couple kills, took the top of the hill, and is just owning the place. Unfortunately, his day doesn't turn out to be so good. We go back to this artillery. Oh, that artillery spotted some damage, but that light tank just knocked out that other guy. Watch this. Still spotting from firing from the top of that hill. Of course, everybody knows that he's here, and what do? They try and go behind him and take him out. He gets surrounded by tank destroyers and eventually dies. And there they are, down to 11% health, and he's gone. Now we're with this artillery here. He's trying to nab some shots at those tank destroyers up there. Not going to be very successful. You know, it never hurts to try. They don't necessarily know where he is, but defending this camp is not exactly the best thing. I would not recommend shotgunning this guy. He can easily... and there we go. He's dead. So that was a defeat for all of us. Not the best replay, but it was very interesting to actually see that light tank rack up a good kill. When we look at the results, we see that Nick has actually done about 40 damage to one tank and has actually spotted another. That gives him 45 experience and 3,302 coin. So this is going to be our last video for the day, and this one is going to actually be very interesting. This is actually going to be a good battle for Nick. We'll see what happens. However, I, once again, sucking at this game, will die. Very quickly and very badly. So it's going to have a very slow start off at the very beginning. However, it will pick up a little bit here pretty soon. We'll see how far this goes. As you can tell, I'm right behind Nick, tailing him, and we're deciding, hey, let's try and go towards that castle in the far left corner of the map. Maybe we can get some pretty good shots off there. Maybe we can hide a little bit, go through the town, follow some people. You know, the general jazz that you do when you're not the best player on the map. Nick says, okay, I'll follow you. We'll see what happens. Pulls up behind me, you know. At this rate, he knows not the best player. Most likely we're going to die. But, you know, whatever. We'll see what happens. Why not? So to start off, we already spotted a heavy tank over there. Nick is like, ooh, heavy tank. Maybe we should teach him something. I'm going to pan around this corner, and maybe, just maybe, we can take a few shots off him. So Nick goes off to the left into that little castle area, and I say, you know what, I'm going to stay in this village. So right about when he pans around this rock, that heavy tank comes into view. Taking not much care. The heavy tank probably already knows this here. So he says, you know what, let's pan around. This is probably not the brightest idea because he's already pointed right at him. Oh, there he is, and he takes a shot, taking about a fifth of his health. So Nick quickly says, nope, not going to deal with that. Let's move around, let that light tank take the punishment. My tank does take the punishment. He's like, huh, get out of here, and immediately is killed. Of course, shows the side of the tank and doesn't do well. After popping a few shots into him, doing no damage, Nick is like, okay, you know what? My original assessment of backing off, so this is the correct one. Let's move out of here. And a heavy tank is like, ooh, easy kill. Let's take him out. He's not going to be so lucky, I'm afraid. Oh, and that last bang that you heard was me being killed by another heavy tank. I do not do well in this game. I just know the tactics. Backing up, trying to hide from that heavy tank. Nick keeps a very close eye on him. Disappearing out of range, so we know the tank can't, or the heavy tank can't see Nick, and Nick can't see the heavy tank. So what are we going to do? We're going to pan around this building, hoping that he doesn't see us or get the better of us. Going to the city. There's some nice shots here. Move a little bit forward and give him a little bit of surprise butt sex. And 2 shots. The guy pans around. Ooh, nice kill, Nick. Pleasant kill. He takes a shot at him. Now, I probably wouldn't have gotten forward, although that may have been the smart thing to do. Takes a few shots with 1 kill. I probably would have died right there. Of course, I did die way earlier, so what does that mean? Oh, and knocks out a tank for minus 26 damage. You're on a roll, Nick. Don't show him your broadside. Don't show him your side. Don't show him your side. Okay, good. He went around the other side. Oh, you're taking another shot. Go around that building quickly. And it's that heavy tank that followed us from before. And we have some enemies that panned around that mountain, weren't taking a very close eye, and we get knocked out. And Matilda is a tier higher than the current tank that Nick was in, the medium 3. He is the precursor to the Churchill. Doing some pretty good damage. Let's take a look at the results. So he dealt about 121 damage to 2 tanks, spotted that heavy tank, giving him 252 experience and 5,406 credits. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want me to do any more tank reviews or replays, please let me know in the comments, or email me some reviews and I'll review it for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys have a great day.